see one. Oh, can y'all hear me okay? Got the mic gain cut down a pretty good bit. Every time I've been listening to it, it seemed like to me it was loud. Well, y'all come on in. I'll pull us something up here to watch. I'll tell you what, we'll start out watching. We might not end up watching it, but we'll start out watching it. With the volume cut down. How about that? Well, let me pull it in here. Hey, y'all. How's everybody going? When I'm doing them kind of videos, y'all, I have to kind of stick to the plan. Okay, Alona, where you been, Alona? I've been missing you. I know you ain't been being in here. Or you just been in there being quiet. Oh. I had to get me some rest, y'all. But even when I'm resting, I still am about doing something. But I got my brain tired. Hey, Rhonda Ray, Suzanne, Teresa, Tanya, everybody. Yeah, I got my brain tired. Y'all ever got your brain tired? I was watching Mama Tuesday morning, and I hadn't hardly slept none. I don't know, probably an hour and a half, but I pulled it over there to make sure she was okay. And I heard her talking about I ain't gonna be here much longer. And I mean, it made me want to go down there, you know. Being busy was good and bad. Yeah, and I've been thinking about this YouTube stuff. I do got a video for Mama that I made on Tammy Danny Hodges. I made one in that for her. She when you make these live videos, see, you don't have to do nothing. Really, you don't have to do nothing. Let me figure out where I was going. Oh, yeah. You don't have to fool with Power Director and all that, see. And it's been so long. I mean, y'all know how long she's been doing them lives. She has about forgot Power Director. And, yeah. Hey, Alona, I help her a little more than everybody realizes. Nobody knows it, I help Stephen more than anybody realizes. Also, you might not always see me. But, well, I tell you what I'll do. Let's see. I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll show you the video that I made for Mama. Because, I mean, it's, I made it for her. It's strictly for her. And, I know that, like, nobody don't care nothing about it, The live people don't care nothing about it. But I'll pull it up and play it. Let me kind of get everything right on my end. And I'm going to mute the mic while I'm playing it because I ain't got my headphones on. All right, I think that's it. So here it is, y'all. Yeah, okay. Here it is. So when you download in Power Director, every time, or like when you rendering a file, this is on your Power Director. You had never got to hunt where your video goes to. This will always be here, just like you see on mine. Where that red line is, always click that open file location and it'll pull a folder open and that your video that you just done will be highlighted in blue. Yeah, and all of your videos that you fixed in Power Director, they will all be in that same folder. In the top one there, back to edit page, that's where you was making your video. But I always click open file location. So when you open that up, you can go ahead and name your video what you want it to be named right there for YouTube. And then from that spot, you drag and drop it in YouTube right there. And that is just that simple. It saves you from having to hunt it. So she ain't never seen that. open the file. She ain't never seen that before. And it is kind of easy. Like if you don't kind of know what you're doing, it is easy to lose your video. You don't know where it's at. If you ain't experienced. And I guess like she just might be forgot or something. And I put that music on there just because that video won't do nothing on Tammy and Danny Hodges, It won't do nothing. Let me get this back loaded up. I seen you never want to go. Hey, Kathy. Kathy, are you feeling better? Hey, Miss Gladys, I forgot what I was saying now, y'all. Oh, yeah. Now, these Southern Ideas people, viewers, they don't care nothing about a live video. And the Tammy and Danny Hodges, a live video is all everybody cares about. I mean, there's a few people that watch the edited video, but it ain't many. So it don't matter if you put music on there or not, cause you make you, I mean, like that video I just showed you, it won't do nothing, y'all. But I'm telling you, I made it for Mom. Hey, we'll catch you. And I also wanted to go live on, Tammy and Danny Hodges tonight. But Tammy's video's like doing so good, that I hate to go on top of it, because it's still getting a lot of views. Let me see here. It surprised me. Some of y'all might want to go to the coffee channel and see if there's anybody over there. Yeah, Tammy's video, y'all, I'm looking at it here. It's still getting good views. I had a hard day with my legs. They were hurting. My legs used to hurt when I was young. Like sometimes so bad I couldn't go to sleep. I bet my mama don't even remember that. 'Cause I didn't complain much. I don't hardly complain, y'all. Hey, when Tammy ain't feeling good, trust me, I know it. But my back's hurting right now, but I don't never say nothing. You ever notice that when you tell people you hurting, if they don't tell you how bad they hurting, I'll kiss your butt. Hey, they'll do it. Yeah, hey, sometimes you just say it to somebody. I'm talking about I noticed that a long time ago. And and listen to this. I said, nah. Most time when I did say something, I was talking about my back. And they was sitting there picking them shingles up and stuff like that. And saying my back hurts too. And then it makes me think, your back's hurt too. If your back was hurt like my back was hurt, you wouldn't be picking them shingles up. So are you saying your back's hurting too? But you're just tougher than I am? Like, that's what I think. Y'all, I will be doing some live videos on here. But, like, it probably won't be that much of this kind of video. You still might want to subscribe to it. Because I never know what I'm going to do. Or if you like the video, liking the video will help. And actually watching the video will help. Y'all getting her done, ain't you? Oh, well, does anybody want to call in or get on video? Or actually, you can call on Facebook. I went and looked at there's a video I doing like after 12 o'clock or something. Let me see what the name of it is. It just says Hodges Live. But if you look at the thumbnail, you can tell my shirt's off. I just cut, when I made the thumbnail, I just cut my body out. But I played some of that video in like where the women was calling in and stuff. Hey, everybody was real interested in that. Mama tells me all the time that Steven's feeding them goats too much. Like, it's daytime all the time to them. And, y'all, I don't know how many of you realize it, you know, you can't assume everybody watches every video and they know everything you say. But Steven was wanting to go over there and film today. The air conditioning man was over there. And Steven sent me a text and told me that the air conditioning man, he said, I figured out that the air conditioning man don't want to be filmed. And I thought it was dumb what Stephen said. You know, this part, you know. The man don't want to be filmed because he's got a regular job doing eating there. But I mean, it shouldn't matter what the man does on when he's not working, you know. Hey, am I plenty loud enough, y'all? And let me know if I'm too loud. If I'm too loud, let me know. I can go back the mic down some. Sometimes I wonder if y'all even hear me. Yeah. I seen a bunch of people like that, Helena, that, you know, I mean, that guy's smart. I mean, he's worked on my camper. You know, like getting the air conditioning going. And he's worked on Stephen and he's worked on Chris's camper. But if they were to leave the job they got, and I've seen a lot of people like this, if they were to leave the job and go on their own, they would do a lot better. But like a lot of them scared. They scared to go out on their own. And I understand it's it's a steady paycheck. But actually, when I went in the roofing business, I was 20 years old. I had quit the cutting meat. And I did make pretty good doing that, but I quit. And I started roofing. I had the man for about 3 months. That man was paying me $4 an hour. Now, worked for him for 3 months and went out on my own. I didn't feel like I had nothing to lose because all I made was $4 an hour. Hey, Connie, I went back and watched a little bit of the video where you was on there talking. And I didn't hear your phone cutting out like it did on the live. And here's Tammy's video that she made today. There'll be some Southern idea people come in there. You might not, I'm sure they won't chat. But when I used to do them antenna videos and all that stuff, they used to like Tammy. They was always talking about Tammy. Sorry, Danny, I had to text Kathy for that.
Hey, Missy, and whoever else might be in here. I'm trying to get it where I can see the chat good. I don't know that facing the sun is the right thing.
That team is a mess, boy.
Yeah, I guess this is the good way. Well, hey there, baby. How you doing? Miss
So,
Deborah and Missy?
if there's
I
any,
like that now. I like that name. Baby eight.
so if there's any Southern Ideal people, see this. That's my wife, Tammy. Tammy used to help me a lot making them videos, y'all. Hey, Connie, don't be sorry. Danny, I have real cheap internet. Only $10 a month. I thought that was an issue. Hey, it really might have been. But when I went back and listened to that video today, I didn't listen to all of it. Because I just ain't got the time to sit here and listen to that long video, you know. But I listened to a few parts, a few of the high points. And that video was real high where you was in there talking. And when Shirley come in there talking, it was real high in there too. And then when I started talking at the end, that part was real high. So the people actually liked listening to you, Connie. Hey, oh yeah, hey, hey, that's pretty cheap internet, ain't it, y'all? $10 a month. Ours is $70 a month. But it is DSL. And that probably is what was wrong with your phone. Let me post this up here where we can see what Drummer Son's saying. Then the new way that people are doing things today is to video the entire repair process and show everything that they found wrong and how they repaired the problem and the new parts installed. Yeah, I hear you there, Drummer Son. And I didn't hear Tammy's video, y'all. I heard a little part of it where I remember when she took Stephen to the doctor. And she wanted, like he was coughing. We had a little bit of trouble when Stephen was a baby. She was saying something about giving him something for coughing. And the doctor jumped down her throat. Talking about you damn well better hope he's coughing. Hey boy, she come home, she was mad. And also, oh really? Okay, alone. And also, y'all, Stephen had told her to say something about this woman. that was acting like they was boyfriend and girlfriend. And I didn't hear it. She come in here and was talking about it. I said, why'd you do that? She said, Stephen told me to. I said, oh no, you look here. You let Stephen do his own dirty work. And I do mean that too. They'll tell me over there looking, over there looking bad. Said, you let him take care of his own stuff like that. You know what I mean? I don't see what the big deal is anyway. Does it matter? If somebody says that's my boyfriend, if she wants to think that, I think that's fine. And a lot of I would have never done that. But I would have done it for another reason. So I know who it is. Tammy got the name wrong. I know who it is. And y'all, I'm telling you, I'm a man amongst the men. So here's what I figure. I figure there's a lot of, well, I don't say a lot, but I figure there's a few women giving him hell about the woman making out like she's the girlfriend. So he goes along with popular belief and makes the one woman go stand in the corner. I wouldn't do that. Oh, y'all sure y'all can hear me? Everybody just a chatting. Gladys, we got to get you on the mic, Gladys, for everybody to talk to me. No, I know how y'all are. I don't mind it, y'all. I know how y'all do, I know y'all listen. And I know y'all can listen and type at the same time, too. Okay, Kathy. I know y'all can hear me. Sometimes you will wonder. I used to. But like everybody's just busy and typing away, But I know y'all listen. Yeah, he is not married and should be free from all influences and whatever that word is. It's only fair to him and his persuaders. Yeah, I don't see the big deal. Gina calls me Papa something, Papa Hodges or something. Hell, boy, I don't care. If she calls me Papa Hodges, y'all know I ain't her papa. And I'm not going to get all over her about calling me Papa Hodges. I don't care. And I don't care if there's 4 or 5 people complaining about it. I'm still not going to get on to her. And I think that's what he's doing. If the woman wants to be his girlfriend, let her be the girlfriend. Hey, you handsome dude. Hey, thank you, Miss Gladys. Hey, I know how y'all do, Gladys. Y'all be on just a typing, having a good time. But y'all, I've always been a man of my own. I don't always do what's popular. And I don't fit into no group. And I never have fit into no group. It was the bunch of my friends that I grew up with. They got popular, in later years, And they had a group. And I told you I wasn't in no group. I didn't ever care nor wanted to be in no group. I still don't to this day. But if you sit here and watch them, these people that was popular, I swear to you, it would almost make you sick. It did me. Like, I guess the most popularest one in the group, the other people was trying to kiss his butt. And then there was another little part of the people trying to kiss his butt. And then another, you know how that goes. And you sit there and watch them. And I used to like all them people. And I didn't dislike them. Even after they was doing the butt kissing group thing. But I just don't care for that kind of thing. You want to be in the butt kissing group that's kissing the butt of that one and right on up and down the line. I was kind of a loner. I was a heck of a lot of loner. I didn't belong to no group of people. I didn't hang around with nobody. So I didn't run up trying to be nobody's best friend and be in a group. I had the best group of all, y'all. I had a bunch of girls. It wasn't, it wasn't playing like that. It just happened like that. You know what that coffee does to you, Kathy? You know what I was talking about? What they doing, like, make you sick? That's the wrong word. What they doing was, like, embarrassing. if you went up to Elvis Presley and you love him, you want his autograph, man, he didn't care about you. He had to act like it. Yeah, thank you, Gladys. He had to act like he cared about them that's wanting his autograph. And actually, that's about like the way I'm talking about, the school thing. But them boys, like, they, they, it was embarrassing. All of them big old football players and all that. And I was a better football player than most of them. But I didn't play football. Well, I have played, a little while. But I'd quit. But like the thing about me, I worked. And I worked before I had driver's license. But when I got driver's license, I was sure enough working. And Tammy did too. I told y'all before that me and Tammy bought a trailer before we got out of high school. She was living with family and stuff, and man, she wasn't nothing but a maid. And I went over there, hey Loretta. I went over there one time and they told her she couldn't go out with me if she didn't clean the house up. She had 3 aggravating boys, but I mean, like some of them's a little younger than Tammy. Well, I mean, like a year younger. Then the others was older than Tammy. And she was mad, boy, because they was like messing the house up on purpose. They was doing it on purpose. And Tammy Tammy will get mad, y'all. So she's got a temper. You just don't never hardly see it, but like, if you mess with her, you will see that temper. I was looking at there, Alona. I ordered I can play this video here. And I can stop that one. And I can stop that one. And I can mute this. And I can play it. You talking about from Stephen Alona? He's selling the fire out them birdhouses. Yeah. Yeah, her temper's Y'all, I don't hardly get mad. But if I do get mad, you better look out. But her temper's worse than mine. But like I say, I guess everybody's got a certain amount of temper. But mine ain't very bad. If, like, what I get mad about is somebody messing with you. That's what I get mad about. And Tammy get mad about anything. Stephen, if you're listening, autograph on the house. Or okay, just razzling. That boy ain't listening. I don't know what he does with all his time. You mess with a woman's family, especially the kids, watch out. You poke the bull. Yeah, yeah, she'll get mad about Stephen in a heartbeat, you know. This man don't pay that stuff no attention. I mean, every one of y'all know just as good as I do. It might not be popular saying it, but you put a bunch of women together, it's gonna be something. Something gonna happen. And I'll tell you something else I told her tonight, y'all. And just 'cause I know a lot don't make you no great YouTuber. I said, so when me and Tammy used to work, we would get a lunch hour, you know. I worked somewhere, she worked somewhere else. But we both got a lunch hour at 12 o'clock. And her daddy's house was real close to where we was working. I was just working right down the street from her. We'd go watch that Young and Restless. And man, I mean, I ain't playing around neither. I mean, we was hooked on the Young and Restless. And I was telling her, see, everybody's trying to keep the YouTube clean. No drama. Everybody's trying to do like Mama, you know. Which, I mean, Grandma might throw some drama in there sometimes. But anyway, I told Tammy, I said, man, the Young and Restless wouldn't be no good without Miss Chancellor. And trust me, we all know, probably even better than y'all know, we know that drama gets views. We know that. And if Miss Chancellor wasn't in the Young and Restless, man, it ain't even worth watching. Do you hear me talking at you? If living life to the fullest, there is drama. Yep. Hey, we all want to do good on YouTube, but like the drama will get you in the end. People to go listen to you just to hear what you're saying. And you're going down. Like if we doing that, you're slowly going down. Unless you can keep the drama going. And then you'll likely be rich, in 2 or 3 years, If you can keep the drama up. To deny is storytelling. Y'all remember Kathleen Chancellor, the Duchess on The Young and Restless? I'm serious. I want to know if any of y'all ever watched that. If y'all remember Miss Chancellor. That movie star, the Knight Rider guy. He was in that. That's where he started at, on The Young and Restless. Yeah. Hey, Connie, that, I watched you talk the other night and listened to you and everything. And you were one of them kind of women that I really like. Just watching you and yeah, that's right, David Hasselhoff. Yeah, I can tell you're a real good woman. And see, I was telling y'all on that video that, like, I don't see beauty like the way most men do. Or they don't have to be a supermodel for me. I'd rather not have a supermodel. Let me say that again. I'd rather not have a supermodel. I like a woman to my equal. I don't want a woman that I gotta put a stepladder in the house and climb that stepladder 20 times a day to kiss her butt. I like a regular, normal woman that we equal. I don't pull no business on her. She don't pull no business on me. We equal. And let me tell you that Tammy knows I'm like that. Now I'm telling you, she knows I'm like that. And that's what she's so scared of about me. She might act like she don't think too much about it. But she watches me, boy. And hey y'all, and let me read this. My husband is 6'3" and he is scared of me. And I just need to look at him when he is out of line and say it just needs to look at me and shut up. Hey, yeah. Yeah, I mean, probably are if you're giving him the look. He probably is messing up. You are not shallow. Hey, thank you, Lorna. Hey, y'all, there's a woman I used to talk to. And I've seen her before. She ain't from around here. Really smart. She's really smart. She don't trust nobody. I think she trusts me. She takes care of herself. Man, she's so doggone pretty you wouldn't believe it. She don't trust men. She she don't live in nobody else's world. She lives in her own world. And she goes over everything in her head. She's got a damn wall around her house. $500 high. She got doing wrong. The one she trusted the most. That's the reason you always don't lie to the girls, you know? But I used to talk to her a lot, boy. Well, I didn't talk. I listened. And sometimes she'd get to telling some stuff and go way out yonder and way out yonder. And she said, I forgot what I was saying. And I sit there drinking, I remind her of what she was saying. Say, oh, yeah. She'd get back on it. I never talked to her no more. But I will never forget the woman. Man, there wasn't ever nothing to that. Hell, I think a lot of women's pretty. You see me over here sitting at this kitchen table, don't you? I see pretty women on TV. But let me finish telling you about this woman. She's real classy. You know, I told y'all that like that Melania Trump or whatever her name is. She's real classy. She ain't trying to impress nobody. She kinda probably wish she could just walk around normal. Without the media like trying to mess with her and asking her gotcha questions. She ain't in all that. Smart women who have never been loved or let me try to or You might have to rewrite that, Helena. It helps when you are friends at 11 years old and 12 years old. We have known each other for 49 years. We didn't marry till 25 and 26 years of age. Well, when me and Tammy got married, you know, I mean, that wasn't nothing to do but get married. I mean, she didn't want nobody else. I didn't want nobody else. You know what I mean? I mean, why not get married? It ain't like I was thinking about like I might want another woman, or she's like sitting there thinking about she might want another man. We had what we wanted, you know. We had each other. So that y'all will heard Mama talking about her grandma was mean. And she was. I mean, I remember. So when Mama would walk out the door to go to work, that old mean grandma would walk over there to a pocketbook and pull a pop whip out. I am married right out of high school at 18. That's what we doing, Tanya. We doing the same thing. I mean, yeah, I mean, you know, like a month later or something other, you know. But we was living in that trailer. Her daddy come over there. He should have got somebody to come tell us besides him, because I don't know if he had no room to talk. He said, I think y'all ought to make it legal. So, I mean, so I guess we did, you know. Actually, I didn't think about getting married. I didn't have no choice. I was the most hated you've ever seen. Both sides of her family. Her mama's side, her mama liked me. But her mama's side of the family and her daddy's side of the family. I was the most hated you ever seen. And I know why. You know, I mean, I didn't take no bull off of nobody. And I didn't take no bull off of them. And I didn't take no bull off of them neither. I'm my own man. My daddy said, you remind me of me. I was a hell of a long ways away from him. But he come up to me later in years. He said, I want to let you know I was wrong about you. It might have sounded like I went everywhere and doing stuff all the time. When I'm talking, y'all, I'm talking about like over a lifetime. I didn't hang out in bars. Hey, what's that? What's that, Pamela? I know sometimes y'all, and I'm bad about it myself, you know what you're saying in your own head. But I don't understand exactly what she's saying right there. And I mean, I guess you ain't got to go nowhere, do you, Pamela? Danny So was my husband by my parents. And Bobby is like you. He takes no bull. They don't like that. But my mom warmed up to him and realized that he's good for me. Yeah, boy, hey, boy, I'm like telling you, boy, that's no telling where Tammy would be at without me. They was a bunch of rough boys hung around there. And I took her away from all that, ran them off. Well, allow me to reword it. If you are loved, one never doubts love is not jealous. Hey, Alona, you better rewrite that. That dogs that have been tearing up the chicken pen. Yeah. Them people, I guarantee you about tomorrow, they gonna wish that they'd kept them dogs at home. Because it's probably still the same man that come down there before. And see, that man was messing around in the beginning, and I called up the sheriff. See, I personally know the sheriff pretty good. But that's when she was having trouble before. The sheriff called the animal control guy. So he knows that the sheriff ain't but just a phone call away. Hey, you can't let your dogs go and terrorize the neighborhood. And them people, they fitting to have to find this out again. Now, it's kind of a different bunch, but shit, but where this house is, she's done had a little bit of trouble with them before. And they wasn't never no court about it or nothing. But and like I say, I want to repeat, she's had trouble once before. And she was talking about they was some puppies. I'm talking about then now. And I guess this is them puppies that she was talking about then. Hey, let me tell you something, Pamela. Girl, you are just as welcome on this channel right here as you can possibly be. Don't you never get on here and say, I ain't gonna be on here but a minute. If a minute's all you want to stay, that's fine. But you just as welcome in this channel right here as you can be. And Tammy's channel too. Now you just do what you're supposed to do. If somebody's giving you a hard time, you let me know. But the same goes with them too. You know, I mean, I want everything to be like it's supposed to be. I know they always gonna be a little bit of fussing and stuff. And I pay it absolutely no attention whatsoever. Hey, that's right, Helena. Oh, yeah, okay. Okay. So I understand you now, Pamela. Danny Pamela is reporting that while she was monitoring the farm video, Stephen, she could hear the dogs. Yeah. Hey, y'all, uh, I'm gonna pull up the animal channel. And we'll listen. We'll listen a few minutes. I'm gonna turn it wide open. And I'm gonna mute the mic too. I'm gonna mute the mic. We'll listen, y'all. Oh, hold on. I got to pull it in there. We'll listen. So I'm gonna call Mama, y'all. I hate to call and wake her up. You know what I mean? If there ain't nothing happening, but I'm gonna call her. So I called her, y'all. She didn't answer the phone. Oh, I don't know. I imagine she did. I, as as quiet as it was, you probably could hear dogs and stuff barking. I'm gonna turn it up a little bit. There's a rooster hollering. There's a rooster hollering in the distance. The only thing about Mom is she can't hear very good, y'all. And she can't. And, I was going to tell her, I have so much to tell everybody that I can't remember everything that I'm supposed to tell everybody. And you remember I tried to get her to put her tablet out there where we could watch it. And y'all, even if she did put her tablet out there and I went live, I can pull her tablet up in here with us. And we could watch it while we're just sitting here passing the time. But I done asked her that a couple of times, and she's not very interested in doing that for some reason. But like you can get, and this is what I was going to tell her, you can get a baby monitor and put out there. And you could hear if there was a ruckus going on out there, I guess she could hear it. And, y'all, I might would even take my phone down there. But my iPhone hadn't got no internet package. So it just runs off of the internet. When we filming the concert, the only way it works is it's just running off the internet we got. And that tablet's the same way. It ain't got no package. I ain't gonna be paying all that money. I don't know how good it would do down there in their backyard, because I would have to hook it to her internet. You have to put a light out there. Got to run a drop cord, put a light out there. You get a tripod. We'll put a tripod down there and, go live. You can get a camera for $30. and look through your phone. Well, I mean, I ain't gonna sit here and look through my phone. And she probably ain't neither. But if there was uh, a phone out there live, somebody would hear it. I mean, if there was something happening, there would be somebody watching all the time. You know, many viewers that she's got. And I mean, I'm up at night. Like I say, if we had it live down there, you know, whether we was doing it on my channel or hers, I could bring it in here and we could watch it just like we watching Steven's channel right now. Now that channel right there is live. So I'm gonna turn the sound back up for a second, y'all. I'm gonna get up and fix some coffee. I'll be right back. I'm gonna turn the sound up while I'm gone. And one more thing before I get up. She told me them dogs come in the morning time. I was hitting on it there to see. I don't hardly see my little ring lighting up, but I'll be right back, y'all. So it's kind of quiet now, ain't it, y'all? Can y'all hear me there now? I'm not on the screen. I guess it don't matter that much, does it? Yeah. Okay, thanks. So there's sometimes you can put your camera on the screen. I mean, you know, your avatar on the screen, but you can't talk. And I got it where you can do it two different ways. Oh, you have? Y'all, it's been being pretty quiet around the house, you know. Nobody coming. Not much happening. I got a bunch of videos in Power Director. Working on it. Okay, thank you, Pam. Hey, I want to see if this screen will show Power Director. Just for the fun of it. I know it'll show these web pages, but I don't know if it'll show. So I'm going to get off this screen right here for now. And, alright. So I better tell pretty quick here. No. It won't show Power Director. So I got Power Director open. They don't hardly nobody come no more, y'all. I'd be good, Grandma will get me. I will fly to Gladys, and we will hook a motor to it and be on your place in no time. Oh yeah, pick him up, head to Georgia. You know that. You know a lot of times, y'all, the women that come kind of about wind up talking to me. A lot of times. But like, for, I don't mind my crowd or our crowd. It's like where there's a whole bunch of people that you don't really know and stuff. I'm somebody that likes to stand back. You won't you won't see me in the center saying, "Hey, everybody, look at me." You won't see me doing that. But and I've like always been real good about getting a crowd together, you know. Hey, thank you, Alona. Yeah, I'm kind of funny about how I am. I don't like three or four people talking to me at one time. And hey, that's happened a bunch of times, you know. You know, when I had a mud bogging truck, and I was going in them mud bogs. Man, I had 100 people going. I mean, I didn't have them going. They was just going. You know, from right here, our crowd in Dublin. And I blowed the motor up on the truck. And, you know, I was down because the motor was blowed up. You know, I mean, you know, I didn't even go. And that motor was, after a couple of weeks, I come to my senses about the mud bogging because it costs a lot of money to do that. You know, I mean, it's expensive. And then you have to pay to get in, and you know, I was paying for, uh, you know, about four of us. And that motor was blowed up just long enough I quit doing it. And the guy that I didn't know he was using me for the crowd. I didn't know that then. He liked the crowd. The more, the merrier. And he tried to get me to start back going to the mud bar because the crowd was going with me because I was going. He told me, he said, "Man," he said, "I wish you'd come back." He said, "I don't even see nobody I know no more." And we'd have 100 people. You want to sing with Stephen, Tanya? Hey there, Sophia. Up at a quarter to 2 a.m. Y'all, we almost done been on 2 hours. How about that? Time pass away, don't it? I don't know if I told y'all or if I thought about telling y'all. I got a bunch of videos in the oven, y'all. And some of them videos I do, which I backed off and took a break there. Like Tammy wanted me to. Tammy knows me good. Let's see, look here. I quit the whole damn business. She knows I ain't playing when I say something like that. I said, I quit playing the drums. I said, I quit every damn thing. And I'm somebody, I ain't no bluffer, and she knows it. And I noticed her trying to be kind of easy with me today, this afternoon. Danny, I will come on with you again next time if you want. Yeah, hey, you can come on right now if you want to, Connie. You ain't got to wait till next time. You just welcome as you can be to get on here. Y'all, I don't play very much. And I am somebody that'll stop dead in my tracks and turn and go another direction. Just like the mud bogging. I quit and it never looked back. And there's actually been a lot that I quit and never looked back. A lot. Danny, do what makes you the happiest. Life is short. Yeah, I will. I'm doing a whole hell of a lot more than anybody knows. And man, my mind gets tired. All righty. Hey, we'll do it. Hey, we'll have plenty of times, Connie. Hey, yeah, thank you, Tanya. You know, if you ever like get to thinking somebody don't care, hey, it'll do something to you. I'm telling you it will. And hey, Tammy thinks a whole lot more of me than you would ever believe, I know I appear like I ain't worth a damn. But son, I do a lot that nobody knows about. Who taught you how to play those drums? So good, Mr. Danny. Hey, thank you, Mama. I taught myself how to play them. You don't appear to me that way. Yeah, like, hey, I don't even know the kind of memory and stuff that I have. I ain't never put it all together. But like I can play a whole song in my head. And put the drums to it myself. So sometimes, well, I don't ever do that no more, but I used to. So you don't actually have to be sitting there hitting the drums to practice. And some of that stuff's kind of tricky, you know. Yeah, I've been on Facebook. Danny, you and Tammy, like Chris, unconditional. Yeah, that's right. I know Tammy loves you so much, and I realize that you manage a lot more technical in getting everything squared away. You are a thinker and extremely smart. Hey, I thank you, Connie. You know what hurts me the most on YouTube, y'all? My voice. My voice hurts me the most. There's a hell of a lot of people, y'all, that think people that talk Southern like I do, they'll label you as not smart. Quick. They'll do it quick. Yeah, sometimes I'm singing while I'm playing the drums. You might not hear me, but sometimes I am. And y'all Eric, he's kind of seemed like he's losing interest. But like we ain't gonna say you gotta play. If he don't want to play, he don't have to. Uh, Now, we say you got to do that homework, but we don't say you got to play them drums. His wife, his mama, was planning on in court saying we was making him play the drums. We ain't never made him do nothing, y'all, but like I say, do his homework. I heard, he don't stay over here, y'all, but he spends the night once in a while. I hear Timmy tell him go take a bath and stuff like that, but you don't have to get on to him. He's a real good young'un. Oh, did I say Eric? Yeah, I meant to say Bentley. I'm glad you caught that, Sophie. Sophie, you don't miss much, do you? That Jenny don't neither, y'all. You know, Janae. Look here, boy, she knows us up and down and backwards and sideways. Grandma, too. Stephen. But yeah, I mean, he don't have to play the drums if he don't want to. I'm gonna tell y'all something. There's 44 of us in here. And it's on Southern Ideas. I mean, a lot of people won't never hear this right here. I'm gonna say this for the first time. You are smart or smarter than most agreed persons. Nothing worse than, yeah. So I'm gonna tell y'all something. I'm gonna tell you how this court business started. Bentley's mama's car got a scratch on it, on the hood. And she accused Stephen. Stephen don't mess with her, y'all. You couldn't pay him to be back with her. But then y'all don't know how bad it was. And I don't know, she's like getting crazy, about like texting him and texting him and texting him. I said, son, don't listen to all that. I said, don't even answer her. I mean, like, want to control him. And I'm telling you, he don't want nothing to do with her. But she was saying Stephen went over there and scratched her car. And that I was over there and Bentley was over there. They're saying that we went over there in the buggy, which is, I guess, about I guess about 4 miles. They said we went after the concert. She's saying we went after the concert and she had him on film. Got them cameras outside. I mean, she was lying. And she's saying a woman down the street was an eyewitness that we was over there. I ain't never been over there, y'all. And Bentley was with us. She's saying Bentley was with us. And I don't know if nobody scratched her car. I don't know if she scratched it. I don't know if somebody scratched it at work. I don't know. But, Stephen ain't doing it. And, I mean, she was bold about this. And, she's gonna take him to court, about that car hood. He's saying we went after the concert. And, there's a clock right behind my drums. And she was saying there was a specific time that we went. We would have had to ride the buggy. I made a video about it, gonna show it in court. I got it on private. So we had like 8 minutes to get there. And Stephen was on video at the Waffle House from the time the concert was over. We went over there, scratched her car, rode the buggy back here, went to the huddle. So that's about like 25 minutes that we had to do all that. Ride 3 or 4 miles on the buggy, 3 or 4 miles back, and then be at the huddle house. And he's on camera at the huddle house. And we had all that. So I made a video showing, proving there's no way he could have possibly done it. Where she messed up at is given a certain time that we done it. That's where she messed up. But it didn't. It never went that far. And they went up there and they went to court about that. And it got thrown out, you know. They didn't never use my video. But they got thrown out. And while I'm telling this, y'all, the next time I get on here, I'll play the video that I made of about it being impossible for us to be went over there and scratch the car and be back here. Went 6 miles and be back here within 25 minutes. And Stephen be at the Waffle House or the Huddle House, whatever it was. But he was on a camera at the Waffle House. Like 25 minutes after the concert was over. Oh, then, that got thrown out, but like, she was going to get him for stalking. After that, she was going to get him for stalking or something. And, like, instead of letting the shit go, she's like, well, we're going to get him for stalking. And that's where she made a mistake, son. See, then she pissed me off. And, we knew a little bit of stuff was going on with Bentley. I said, well, let's just go on and go for custody. Being she enjoys it so much. We just go ahead and go for custody. See, I told y'all before, me, Tammy, Stephen, we was all perfectly fine with them having 50-50. He was building the house over there. And I think she wanted full custody of Bentley so she could get child support. Now, I heard she already gets $1,100 a month. Now. But y'all, Stephen didn't do none of that. He wouldn't do that. He wouldn't go scratch somebody's damn car hood. Ride over there in a buggy. 3 miles there and 3 miles back. And then get in his truck here and then go to the Waffle House all within 25 minutes. That's what I was telling you. Like if you go to messing with me, you better know what you're doing. And then like I say, I got a video made it for the lawyer. There's no possible way that we could have rode over on the buggy and done that and come back here and then go to the Huddle House within 25 minutes. That ain't never been told there, y'all. The next time I get on here, I'll play that video of where but that clock behind them drums was a key part the Florida girl sent me that clock. But that, you can see exactly what time we quit. Playing them drums. Like just the, if you go to the Waffle House, it's probably a 20-minute drive by itself. There's no way it could have done that. And, I don't know why. I still don't know why. That she just couldn't forget about Stephen and live her own life. But, this is when everything went to hell in a handbasket. Right here, what I'm fitting to tell you right now. Bentley was going to have this thing at school, like a prom or something, And I think his mama bought him some shoes to wear. And, it was a Friday night. I don't think it was that Friday night. But Bentley come over there to me and he said, he was talking about the prom, and he telling me he didn't really want to go, I said, son, you'll have a good time. I said, there'll be a bunch of girls there. He said, Granddad, I wished I didn't have to go. I said, son, I can tell you right now, if you don't want to go, your daddy ain't going to make you go. And I said, if you don't want to go, you ain't got to go. We don't make them youngers do nothing, y'all. And he didn't want to go. He talked to me, talked to Stephen. He didn't go. They went to Red Lobster or something other. I think they wound up coming back here and do a concert. But she got mad about that boy. I am not going to that thing. And I can see where y'all women could think he might have been over there dabbling around. No, hell, he wasn't, boy. Hey, boy, he was done with her, boy. She got a boyfriend. He lives there, But, and I actually believe the boyfriend is a good guy. I don't know him, but you got to be a pretty good guy just to live with her. Now, I'm telling you. And, And I know a lot more. But I would hate for Tammy to be sitting over there in that recliner. And she can't think. She can't eat. She can't sleep. For slobbering at the mouth. Got to get Stephen. Got to get him, got to get him, got to get him. Got to get him. And her boyfriend sitting there knowing she's doing it. Y'all understand what I'm saying? And that ship done sailed, boy. You couldn't pay him to go back. Now, I'm telling you, he caught hell now. He caught hell. Then there was a lot of mess going on too, boy. If Tammy was sitting over here worrying about her ex-husband slobbering at the mouth, I'd liable to tell her get her stuff up and get out of here. You know, like obsessed. I ain't joking around. I wouldn't sit here and mislead you like that. You know, Bentley's with his daddy. Where'd y'all go? What'd y'all do? Like, who gives a shit, you know? See, I'm starting to get a little ill just talking about it. You know, he's back at her house. What does it matter where him and Stephen went fishing or what they doing? She messed around until she made me mad, see. You might want to make me mad if you think so. But you actually might want to think about it before you do. Because I would think of everything from every angle over and over in my head. I called them up when they was heading to court. I said, y'all don't worry. She's gonna lose. You know how like you can think or wonder? I'm saying, listen, son. I said, I ain't some retard talking. I said, I'm telling you, you ain't gonna lose. And I knew it. You see who's got the young'un, don't you? He could have made her pay child support. But him being the good guy he is, he let it go. I could tell y'all more, but it's too bad to tell. You know what y'all heard me saying before? Granddaddy, can I get a Coca-Cola? I said, yeah, go ahead and get one. Like next day or something, he's asked me again. I said, son, anything you want over there, you can have. I said, over there in that food closet, oh, we got all kind of snacks and stuff. I said, anything you want, you ain't got to ask me. I said, just get it. Yes, sir. I said, son, do you hear what I'm saying? Anything you want, just get it. And, you know, I mean, he's been got on to about holding the refrigerator open, looking in there. Hell, I hold the refrigerator open myself even once in a while and look in there. I say, the truth is, if you listen to what kind of words come out of somebody's mouth, they will always give themselves away with their words. All you gotta do is listen. Who gives a damn if he goes to the refrigerator and opens it up and he's looking, trying to decide what he wants? Who cares? A person that's against you does care, see? If you listen to the way people word their words, and I do listen close. Somebody's talking, I listen to them. If there's something in there sideways, I'll catch it. Bentley, yeah, that's right. Meemaw. And he's a good young'un. And I don't want him messed with. If he goes over and holds the damn refrigerator door open 30 seconds too long, I ain't gonna say nothing to him. Like I don't even think that, like it don't even cross my mind. He's in there trying to look and see if he wants a Yahoo. Tammy's got all kind of stuff to drink. She buys him stuff, you know. You know, just for him. And he's just standing there trying to decide what he wants. Like, what young'un don't do that? But he has been in trouble about that before. There's a lot of young'uns that, there's a lot of people that won't treat your young'uns very good. When my young'uns was little, son, I've got on some people's butt before. And I'm talking about like they had to start backing up fast. They had to change their tone of voice. Ain't let nobody treat my young'uns crappy. You know, Stephen and Christina was a package deal. You don't just get me. if Stephen's with me, you get him too. And if that's too much for you, you can take your ass home somewhere else. The boy stays with me. He's going to be in that boat. And he's going to be with me when I'm hunting. If you don't like youngins, it's just too damn bad. Because my youngins are a package deal. And Bentley is too. I feel the same way about him. And the other grand youngins too. I feel the same way about them. I was a stepmother. I told them almost daily, I gave birth to you through my heart. Everybody ain't like that, Alona. Now, I'm telling you, I've about jumped on several people about Stephen before. I mean, he's littler than Bentley, you know. If my youngins get on your nerves, it's too bad. Because they ain't going nowhere. You will be the one going. It won't be my youngins. I'll show y'all the video, y'all, that I made for court. Ain't never mentioned a word about that, but I got it. I still got it. Though, she had this little saying one time, and I know I've told y'all, some of you heard it, some of you might not be. She said, I always win. I said, you do? She said, yes, I always win. I said, well, you never met a mother quite like me. One of these days, I'm going to be able to retire. But her winning record ain't looking too good. I want to tell y'all I appreciate you coming in here. Hey, I mean, if you like getting in here and getting with the friends and all that, man, you might want to hit the subscribe button. You ain't got to. But I'll be doing some videos on here. And, you know, I mean, maybe you'll get a notification. And like, even if you don't subscribe, I don't know why people don't like to subscribe, but they don't. But, like, it'd probably help if you get, hit the like button. People think, there's like few people, I'm sure, that think, I don't care what he's got to say. But then they don't really know, do they? Because they don't hear it to know whether they want to hear what I got to say. Because I've always got a lot to say. I want to thank all of y'all for coming over to Southern Ideas. We had a fun night. Y'all can tell I'm a little more rested up than I've been, you know. I'm rested, y'all. My brain ain't tired no more. But I want to thank thank y'all for coming over here. If some of y'all night owls, y'all can go listen to the Coffee with Stephen. Stephen should be back making a video tomorrow. You know, over at his house. He's finna start putting wood up on the walls. There ain't much holding him back now. So he's fitting to start doing that. But once again, y'all, I appreciate y'all coming in here. I've seen people doing live video and have one person watching. I've seen somebody doing a live video that nobody was watching. I ain't one of them kind, y'all. So, for this time of the morning it is, 2:30 in the morning, a.m. at night. 45 people probably ain't a bad amount of people. My apologies for interrupting your life. Thank you for checking that out. I was only trying to look out, not interrupt. You ain't interrupting nothing. I'm glad you come. You always come. I want to thank y'all once again. Good night, and may God bless every one of y'all. And me and Tammy too, Grandma, Stephen. Man, I ain't joking. Rather go that route than the other route, you know. Good night, y'all. Bye, 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 bye.